going?
It's going really good. Diz has most of his stuff down already.
Yeah, we just need to find somewhere to put the stuff.
But where?
What about room E159?
Yeah, the VMA lab. Come on.
Let's go.
Bunker Hill, located in historic Charlestown section of Boston, near the Bunker Hill Monument at Breed's Hill, the site of the first major battle of the American Revolution. Bunker Hill Community College enrolls approximately 13,000 students.
The college is internationally recognized for the development of individualized and alternative methods of instruction. With approximately 734 international students from more than 95 countries, speaking 75 different languages, BHEC is one of the most diverse and cosmopolitan colleges in New England.
With a wide variety of technical fields, the college offers associate degree programs as well as certificate programs. Students interested in art, design, media are recommended to enroll in the Visual and Media Arts Department, known as the VMA. The VMA offers student opportunities in 3 major areas: media communication, graphic design, and fine arts.
We were talking about basically 2 situations between things in the foreground and things in the background. When you zoom in, that sense of depth gets compressed. When you zoom out, that sense of depth gets exaggerated.
I'm from Bolivia, that's South America. I love BHEC. Since I came here, I started in fall 2009, and it has been at home for me, away from home.
Well, originally I dropped out of high school, so I wasn't really given an alternative to that. However, my mother went to Bunker Hill, so I was well aware of the programs and resources that Bunker Hill provided. When I was a student at Bunker Hill, I was a fine arts major. As of fall, I will be a sophomore at the School of the Museum of Fine Arts.
I graduated last June, then I went to the School of Visual Arts in New York. So being at Bunker Hill first certainly helped out because 2 years at Bunker Hill costs a lot less than 1 year at SVA.
I came to Bunker Hill in 2003 as a student right out of high school. I didn't really have the academics to get into a 4-year private university, and I felt like, I could just come to Bunker Hill and take a few courses. I learned pretty fast that it was much more than just coming to take a few courses, that this was something really interesting. And when I got into kind of the creative arts side of things, I really found something I love to do. I took all the creative courses, all the graphic design courses, and ended up transferring out to AIB at Lesley University to get my bachelor's degree.
I really love the VMA. It's where I'm taking my graphic design classes. Bunker Hill, they offer so many good things for a student to improve yourself, and that was very helpful for me to grow.
I grew up in South Boston as a transfer student. I meet a lot of other transfer students who will say oh, well, I'm a junior, but I really should be a senior this year,
Well, I'm nervous, obviously, but I think it's a lot better than if I went straight from high school to an art school. I've already have, maturation. I'm prepared, and because of Bunker Hill, I have skills and assets that I can then utilize towards an art school, so it's a lot easier than if I just went straight from high school.
I graduated of Bunker Hill Community College in Media Communication in 2010. I am now attending Emerson College. I'm a film major, and I am really, really enjoying it.
I am at Massachusetts College of Art and Design. I love it a lot. It's really challenging, but I'm having so much fun. I'm currently working actually as a part-time designer at Nesson. I work under Tony Saya, the design director, former Bunker Hill Community College student, as well as Mass Art. It feels like a lot of responsibility because you have to put everything on air, on time, and perfect.
I was teaching in their high school program. I taught a couple courses and realized that it was something really that I love to do. So the first thing I did was say, how can I do more of this? So I contacted Courtney McGlynn and Mark Diamond down at the VMA to see if I could come back, and now I'm back here teaching.
That really well, from my point of view, I don't know, color yellow, I don't like it that much.
And what's the initial feeling you get from this? You know what I mean?
You see the pretty makeup out in the open all the time, but you never see the work that went into monsters and stuff, so that could be kind of
the exact same thing. They slice a woman's eyeball. Obviously they don't really slice it.
Bunker Hill Community College makes you really push yourself because you really want to be better than what you were before.
Okay, before we actually draw on the watercolor paper, I'm really going to study the composition. I want something a little overlap on the corner over there, but I don't want to overlap that much. So I put the yellow, the bright yellow at the front. I put the darker color with the apples in the back. And I put the basket over there, but the basket is not going to be the focal point.
From Bunker Hill, working at the art gallery here, I met Aqua Holmes and Paul Goodnight, who are noted in the Boston art community. I'd say that the VMA is awesome. I was in the studios all the time for drawings and painting courses. It's something that there's so many people here and so many different connections that if you really want to take advantage, there's so many professors that are not only artists but use gallery spaces, and you will be able to talk to them.
I started Bunker Hill about 2 years ago. Right now I'm doing part-time and I'm taking a photography class, so I just wanted to tell you how great it is. So this is one of my classes, but it's really, really, really fun.
Hi, my name is Gary Dewar. I teach Intro to Digital Photo here at Bunker Hill Community College. I've been teaching here about 5 or 6 years. I have 2 classes full of exciting and interesting students.
He teaches you so much about cameras and how to work Photoshop, and he's just really understanding and gives you great advice. So I think this class is phenomenal. I loved it. It was just a burst full of happiness and everyone to come to Bunker Hill.
One of my favorite memories of Bunker Hill Community College is having the chance to go to London to study at Kingston University, and I got it through the study abroad scholarship that Bunker Hill offered, and it's one of my favorite memories that I have of Bunker Hill.
Because the possibilities are endless.
I find the classes here at Bunker Hill to be absolutely fascinating. The teachers' involvement in the classroom definitely helped with everything I needed. The VMA classes here at Bunker Hill are amazing. Imagine the possibilities.
Bunker Hill, being that in between, gave me what I hadn't already gotten out of high school. It was definitely a preparation for art school.
Not at the moment. I was thinking of possibly going into an ad agency or working specifically with packaging design.
After I get my bachelor's degree at Boston University, I want to do an internship here to gain more experience how it's working in that field. But I also want to go back home and apply what I learned here in my country, Bolivia.